दिल्ली, एफआईसीसी और रसायन एवं उर्वरक मंत्रालय द्वारा संयुक्त रूप से आयोजित इंडिया फार्मा 2026 फीट का 9वां संस्करण, जिसका विषय था भारत में खोज, जीवन विज्ञान नवाचार में छलांग।
Gentlemen, I am indeed very delighted to join you all for the 9th edition of this very prestigious platform, the India Pharma 2026. And I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to Department of Pharmaceuticals, IPA and FICCI for coming together and hosting this extremely meaningful dialogue, which I consider very timely and apt because India today is in the midst of a significant transition from being the pharmacy of the world to emerging as a global bio-pharma manufacturing hub and eventually aspiring to be an innovation leadership. We know that for long, India has been the largest supplier of generics all over the world, and we have been fulfilling 20% of the global requirement, along with 70% of the requirement for vaccines. But now is the time for India to assume a different role and for the Indian pharmaceutical companies to think bigger. And the demand all over the world is today for the biosimilars and biologics because there is a rise in the NCDs world over, cancer, diabetes, autoimmune diseases. So the entire global community is today looking for affordable biosimilars, and there is a highly expanding market. It is expected to grow to a size of around $75 billion by 2030. So there is a huge scope and a big opportunity, a high revenue opportunity for the Indian pharmaceutical industry, and that's the transition that the industry should be ready for. We must also not forget that the generics model is already under strain, and COVID-19 and also the global uncertainties that we have seen for the past few years, even what is happening today, it has taught us very important lesson that the health security is at risk all over, including India. So it is time for us to ensure that we assume a different role and we create health systems which are more resilient. I would also like to point out that when we take a look at the pharmaceutical innovation landscape, India's share is relatively small. The biopharma innovation, India is not contributing much. And if you look at the export basket of India, there is a significant proportion of generics, but the innovative drugs which actually occupy 87% of this market, those are very less in the export basket. If we want to increase the value of our global export share, then India must invest into more of biosimilars, biologics, and innovative drugs. And today, the government is all out here to support the industry. We have recently announced the Biopharma Shakti mission for 10,000 crores. And under that, there are several important components. We are about to restructure CDESCO, and we are creating a new scientific review workforce, more than 1,500 professionals who are subject experts. They are going to be hired. Also, there is a network of 1,000 clinical trial sites which are going to be set up. And we are also laying special emphasis on the use of artificial intelligence in drug discovery and development. So all these steps will help to transform India into a preferred destination for drug discovery as well as drug development. Human resource, that is also an important requirement. We already have 7 National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research in India, and the recent budget has announced 3 new NIPERs. And these will play a very important role in not just building more skilled manpower and addressing the human resource shortage, but will also enable greater industry-academia linkage and help to advance high-end research which is required today in the pharmaceutical sector. So these are steps that are intended to change the scenario of the Indian pharmaceutical manufacturing, and India has all the capacities which are required for making the shift from the generics to the innovative drugs. We have our domestic manufacturing capacities which are very strong. We have R&D, and Government of India is now providing a lot of support towards research and development. It is an opportunity that the industry must grab, and we must scale these capabilities that already exist with us today and make the shift which is required to achieve the vision of making India a biopharma manufacturing powerhouse by the year 2047. So today I'm here to appeal to all of you that all the stakeholders have an important role to play, whether it is government or it is industry, it is academia or startups. All of us, we need to come together, and with our collective efforts, we must realize this bigger dream, bigger vision from India, and all of us can do it together. That is my strong belief. And with this, I convey my best wishes for the success of this two-day conference, and I hope there is a very meaningful exchange of ideas, new partnerships and collaborations are forged, and we are able to take the industry forward. Thank you very much for having me here. All the best for the event.